whenever I was about 7, my mother got remarried to Joe. Moved into his old house. The house was actually, it was actually an old museum if I'm not mistaken. Wow. But I'm not sure what they put in there or what was in there at all. If I'm not mistaken, it was an old museum. I moved into my room, and I wouldn't say it was like right at the very beginning I moved into my room that stuff started happening. I just felt depressed at night. Only at night though, because I would wake up acting like nothing was wrong. I was a happy kid, but only at night I felt like I was depressed. I would cry, walk around the house, and I wouldn't tell nobody. I didn't tell anybody. My mother didn't really know either. She just found me sleeping on the couch. In the morning, she would be like, "Oh, Sandra's on the couch again. Oh, Sandra's on the couch again." But she didn't ask why. I didn't tell why. I was just depressed that night, crying for no reason. And I would actually tell myself that, like, why am I crying around? Like, just walk around crying for no reason. So I didn't understand why. But my mom eventually noticed it and then got my room blessed while I was at school. And then she found out that a lady had died in my room. I think Joe told her. Or she found out that the lady at Pizza Hut, it was her grandmother that actually owned it and died in my room. And they told her about it. So I didn't find out till later on that she had died in my room. So that kind of like freaked me out a little bit, but she had already got it blessed, so I wasn't really worried about it because I could sleep in my room normally. It was crazy to think about now, I guess you could say. And then the house itself was pretty eerie. You could hear stuff in the kitchen at night, you know. But she didn't tell me that she got it blessed for like almost a year or two later after I grew up a little bit. She's like, "Oh, I blessed your room because I noticed you wasn't sleeping in your room." I'm like, "Oh, well, that's why I started sleeping in my room again." Like, I never seen anything. I never really heard anything else besides the pots moving and stuff. But I also seen a pencil. Me and my brother was doing, I was in the living room and I was doing my homework. And there was a pencil by me. That pencil like stood straight up and then fell back down. I was like, "Oh my God." I was like, are you serious right now? So I just backed away, scooted away, and I just kept doing my homework. Like nothing happened. I was like, forget that. I can't believe that just happened right now. Shortly after that, got the house blessed. The chicken coop had got caught on fire, and it went into our tree, and it connected to the attic. And then after that, the house just seemed even more eerie than before. I wouldn't go in there alone because we had to stay in our camper. They got a divorce or whatever, and Joe sold the house, and the people that bought it had a medium go in there, and they said that they felt three spirits altogether. One was a lady and 2 were men. So I'm not sure to this day who had the depressed hold on me or who had the hold on me in general, but it's kind of interesting to know that just 2 more spirits were in there. I don't think it was her. I think it might have been one of the guys. Even though she died in my room, I still think it was one of the guys for some reason. Isn't that weird? But, right? But they burned down the house. Well, they tore it down and then they burned it. And I collected 2 pieces of wood for me and my brother. And I'm just hoping nothing's connected to that wood. It's over there.
Dude, can you get it? Is it like, can we show the camera?
Yeah.
That's cool.
They saved it right before they burned it. Yeah, before they burned it all together. He got it right before. But I made 2 pieces for me and my brother. Because that place was home at the end of the day. That's where we grew up.
So that's a piece of the house.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel any energy from it?
I don't feel anything, honestly. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I hope nothing comes. That was one thing I was actually worried about, making that ark with that wood, that it would travel with that piece of wood, you know?
Yeah.
Because I made one for me and my brother.
That happens.
Yeah, it happens. But I haven't felt anything. And it actually stays in the back of my mind, like, that's a piece of... Yeah.